gotta tell somebody. Lose my mind when I see a hot body. Hot body. Makes me wanna fall in love. Makes me wanna fall in love. Don't stop now, just in the ring. Move like a pro girl, it ain't no hobby. Looking so good, gotta tell somebody. Lose my mind when I see a hot body. Hot body. Makes me wanna fall in love. Makes me wanna fall in love. Hot body.
Morning, gamer. It is Friday, October is no more. It is November 6th, 2020. We appreciate being with us wherever you may be on Gaming Morning Show. He is Sean. I am Ryan. 3 hours of fun this morning as we do Monday through Friday on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We are excited to have another interview, back-to-back days with interviews, back-to-back weeks with multiple interviews, so it's been really fun. Daniel Wilkins will join us, a music designer, game programmer, as he did the music for Aerial Knights Never Yield, which is a game scheduled to come out sometime next year. Pretty excited for all of that. Pretty excited to see your face, Sean.
Likewise. Happy to be here. It's Friday.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking for the weekend. I think I nailed it.
That was perfect. Yeah, Friday's good. It's gonna be a long day at work, but there's Pac-12 football tomorrow. The week's almost over. We're gonna play some games Sunday. Things are good.
So it sounds like that's still our plan. We're gonna try to get our Gaming Morning Show name of the month recordings done all the way dating back to August. We picked Hexagroove Tactical DJ. You have a lot of Xbox to find. Just look around. Wish it into existence and you shall find it. I am confident.
It's around here somewhere.
Yeah, if nothing else, just run out and go grab a Series X. That's all you need to do.
Piece of cake.
Just hop over to the store. I'm sure you can find them at like a 7-Eleven or something like that. It's that easy. Just go do that. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Silly goose. Silly. All right, like I said, November 6th, normally, like we usual, we'll have our Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news coming up shortly, probably about 20 minutes from now. This day in gaming history and birthdays to celebrate with you. Hopefully you can throw one or two in the chat if you know somebody celebrating a birthday today on November 6th. We would love to celebrate. Coming up about the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, how you can get it a little bit cheaper. What if I told you could get an 8K streaming box for $60? That might be reality. Also, a new series called Focus is looking at the black LGBTQ community. We'll tell you about that. Zac Efron going to star in a new survival thriller. So we got a whole bunch of news coming up in the show. As I mentioned, Daniel Wilkins joins us at 8:20 this morning. I played some Apex Legends Season 7 yesterday. My start of my year is not going well, or start of my season. I'm just hoping that that's going to be because my buddy Jeff isn't great at the game. That's what I'm hoping, because we had a rough night last night.
I jinxed you. You started the season with me, and I brought you down.
I think last season 6, is where like I had my revival. I was like, this is great. It's going to be so good. And I had won like, I don't know, probably 2 matches in my first 10 that I played. And then I'm like 0 for 13 or something like that so far. Can't help but die off spawn. It's been bad so far. I snuck a whole bunch of Halloween candy too. I'm trying to gauge now, like, what's the limit, right? Like, do they actually notice when all the chocolate's gone? I'm concerned that I'm getting to that point.
I think if you give it a week after Halloween, at least this is my experience with my kids, the newness is worn off. They're not counting it anymore. They're not comparing it anymore. It's just something that they know is there and put away enough that they can't get to it, that they stop asking questions.
Okay. So if I have eaten every single one of the mounds that are in there, they'll never notice?
I think you'll be good.
I did have some encouraging news yesterday, because this is a balancing act, right? It's a balancing act of stealing all the candy. And then also being like, hey, kids, I think I want a piece of your Halloween candy. Like, it's the first time that I've taken one. Which one could I have? Here's 3. And I was like, do you want me to have the Hershey's, the Starburst, or the Almond Joy? And my son's like, I don't like the Almond Joys. You can have all of them. I'm like, indeed.
Well, I got good news for you. This is already the last one.
So that's what I've been doing, is stealing Halloween candy. Have you been better than me, it sounds like?
It's sitting in here, so I don't even have to go anywhere for it.
So tempting. Why is it in your office?
I'm assuming it was a problem having it in the kitchen because the kids saw it all the time and were bugging mom about it. So
Oh, gotcha.
now it's in here.
Can I have a piece of candy? 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 Oh, they're the best. And those are usually pretty solid because the kids like don't love dark chocolate yet, so it's like, yeah, you can have that. That thing's not that good.
Yeah, you're probably safe there.
More food-themed topics of the day. Today's is no different. It is #National Nachos Day. And I thought of you. This is specifically why I picked this topic, because you are a stan, as I have been told they say, for National Nachos Day, for nachos, period. So we have a couple of questions for you this morning. Top ways to have nachos. I made sure not to write the best way to have nachos. What are some of the top ways to have nachos? Is cheese sauce okay, or does it have to be melted cheese? And if they stick together, is it in fact one nacho?
So, the last one, I think this all stems from, and maybe this was just me, but if you go to grab a nacho and like 3 stick together, not only should you just keep all those, I wouldn't say it's one nacho, but I don't want you taking your other grubby hand and pulling them apart and then leaving those other 2 on the plate. Just take them all. You've touched those nachos. Those are your nachos. So I wonder if that's where if they stick together, it's one nacho rule came from.
I'm not a big fan of, like, so sharing food is already tough for me. And then you go to a restaurant and someone's like, hey, y'all want to get some appetizers? And then everybody orders like mozzarella sticks, and then everyone is going into the same stratosphere. That's already tough for me. But then like when the one big plate of nachos shows up and everyone, because no one keeps to like pie rules, right? Like you're stealing out of your 1/8 or your 1/6 or your 1/4, right? Like everyone's like, ooh, that one looks good, and then they're wrapping their arm around and going. I can't share nachos. That's terrifying for me.
Maybe next time we all want nachos, maybe we pull out the pizza cutter and just cut it like that's your slice of nachos.
And while you're at it, then just put it on my own plate so I don't have to worry about anyone else. I don't know. I think it was my mother who traumatized me, because she was that one who was like, oh, are you going to eat that? And just immediately is grabbing stuff off your plate. I think it was her fault, is what I'm guessing at this stage.
That seems legit.
It seems right.
So I'm a fan of nachos in all shapes and sizes. Cheese sauce is totally fine. The nachos at the movie theater where you're just getting a bag of chips and that nice warm cheese sauce, that's delicious. At home, I prefer melted cheese. It's yummy. My favorite, my go-to, my comfort food on election night, I made this. My go-to nachos are nacho cheese Doritos with melted cheese on top, which sounds like that's a lot of cheese, but it's different cheese flavors. It goes together really well.
The convergence of the deliciousness is in that recipe. So I made the face when you talked about cheese sauce. I think I would have been fine with cheese sauce, but I remember working the concession stand when I was in middle school at like home basketball games, and when you see how the cheese sauce shows up, that's like the definition of don't see how the sausage is made, right? I happen to see it, I would serve it, and I'm like, I don't want to give people that. And it's just grossed me out since, even though I've eaten it since. It's just, there's something about how it just kind of hangs out, just sits there and hangs out. And it's against like all of my other thoughts on preservatives, because sometimes like getting the cookie that's just loaded with preservatives is delicious. So it doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying it's logical or rational or any of the other alls. It's just that I remember seeing that. I was like, ugh. But I know you're in the, I imagine the majority, because I know my wife loves like nacho cheese sauce. Someone was trying the lay down and spawn method.
He gave me just enough time to pull out my shotgun.
Time out. Okay, time in. So that is our debate. Is give us your National Nachos Day definitions and specifics, and what is in fact the best way to do it. Same guy who laid down in spawn was trying to lay down on top of the back car. Okay, he's right here.
Oh, so close. That was your kill. It'd be a little bit faster.
I was in pursuit. You just kind of described the story of my life. I just needed to be a little bit faster. Could have done a lot of things if that was the case.
Too many nachos.
I'm really interested to see what Billy the Puppet does on this one. He's right in front of me. I'm so scared I can reach him.
I was too focused on trying to get a knife kill.
I did a lot of knife killing attempts too. I went right around the corner and ran right into Billy the Puppet, so my heart skipped a little bit, not gonna lie. I thought Halloween was over.
That guy really likes to just hang out in the back.
Yeah, he's definitely got some techniques. This one was the jump and shoot.
I believe it's the hop and shoot.
Sorry, the hop and shoot. The pogo. He was pogo sticking.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not good. I'm concerned about our well-being now. Oh, Billy the Puppet shot me on the side. I shot at the guy on the roof.
Ah!
On to the next round. Pick it up.
I think I liked it better when I just called that guy Jigsaw.
Yeah.
And then everyone had to inform me about, you know, he's technically wearing Billy the Puppet, but his name is Jigsaw, the guy inside it. But since this isn't the guy inside it, he's in the back, behind the train car, in the normal spot. Not hopping around though. There's a lot of recoil on that gun.
Yeah, there is.
That gun is as bouncy as Billy the Puppet.
Forward. No mercy.
Whee! Whoa. Holy cow, that actually almost worked.
Okay.
Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt.
Well, the three of them have a combined... Well, now the two of them have a combined 50 health. Billy the Puppet was hiding behind that door you just threw a grenade past. That guy's running with his back to you.
I don't know why I added
Am I
more
helping?
smoke to the pile. I was like, here, there's not enough smoke
10
yet.
seconds.
22 to 6, huh?
Yeah, he was over there where the flag's about to pop up, so be careful.
I don't know really where the flag's supposed to pop up.
Play. Go after it.
There he goes. There he is.
Oh!
You can stand, you can
I didn't
fight.
see him at all. I was already in midair when you were... Well, no, you'd said it, but I had already decided to jump. And I was like, uh-oh. I didn't see him at all. could have been a 5-2 lead. Back by the back train.
Cannot get up this ladder. Okay, fine. I get it. The ladder wins.
Bet he might be back there. Oh, where?
10 seconds. Objective in play. Go after it. We're taking the objective.
Wouldn't that have sucked if that one stutter where you accidentally moved off of it for like a split second? That would have sucked so bad.
One more and we have it. Let's go.
Yeah, if he wants to be all Heidi, I'll just get the flag. I don't have any qualms with that. Aha, I defeated the ladder this time.
Oh god, that guy's jittery. Oh no! What happened? We ran right by him, both of us. Yeah, we just
No one cleared that corner.
he and I were just pushing through it. I heard him die. I was like, oh no! That's not good. Go wide here. Ah. This is not good. Man.
Ah, he got around.
Red, we're going back in.
He gets around, down, out. I like how they seem to have changed their strategy.
I know, they're all over the place.
Oh
Push
god.
for the win.
Sorry, now we have knives.
I'm gonna go camp behind the cargo container. He's behind. Yep. He was just mounted up back there. Well, we lost.
Boo.
If I had beaten that Billy the Puppet on that one specific instance, what could have
Yep.
been?
What could have been?
I had 6 kills and 9 deaths.
Nice.
621 Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and a GamingMorningShow.tv. Stick around. Daniel Wilkins joins us at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time today. We're asking about National Nachos Day because that's something delicious to celebrate. Here's kind of the history, apparently. And I did a cross-check between National Day Calendar and Wikipedia, which still might mean absolutely nothing. But I was like, well, let's at least make sure the story is straight in 2 places instead of just one. Apparently, it was Ignacio Nacho Anaya who created the original nachos in 1943. And according to the legend of his son, Nacho was a maitre d'. And one night after the kitchen staff had left, a group of U.S. Army wives stationed in Fort Duncan and Eagle Pass came into the restaurant. After a long day, they were hungry and asked for a snack. They were such a hit that the Army wives named the snack Nachos Special before he could make another batch. And that is how we have the modern day nacho.
Do you think he
Maybe.
used Doritos?
Let me see. Looking. Nope, not confirmed that he used Doritos. You could go to Wikipedia, though, and hit edit. And you could say that he used nachos or Doritos. That is within your option. So,
Gunfire.
if you're looking for a Samsung Galaxy, apparently they're discounted. I'll tell you more about that. For what it's worth, today is also Saxophone Day, which I did not know there were specific instrument days. But I was once a saxophone player.
Right, move your arm.
And my friend Jeff messaged me when his son started to play the saxophone because he's like, you're the only person I know who ever played that instrument. Do you have any advice? And I was like, yeah, don't play the instrument. Because I didn't enjoy it. But that's obviously just me because you can play 437,000 instruments. So, nice work.
But,
Good decoy.
Keep it up in the next
Saxophone is not one of them.
Now, what's it, holy, he was really bloody. What's it take to, like, switch from, because you do mostly brass instruments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, is it just difficult to switch to a woodwind after that?
Yeah, woodwinds are quite a bit different. there's a lot more keys on a woodwind.
Oh, because you probably do a lot more of the note manipulation through your mouth with the other ones.
Yeah, yeah. So there's essentially 7 used common. Like if you're looking at a trumpet with 3 valves, there's 7 combinations that are widely used, and there's 7 positions on a trombone. So you other than those 7 different positions or key combinations, everything else is done with changing the tension in your lips to change through different notes. Whereas with a woodwind, you have a lot of combinations of keys. There's one in the white box, one around the white box.
I almost lined them up, which I was really excited about, but I didn't.
Let's try.
Well, that was your Gaming Morning Show musical instrument information segment. That's our hashtag musical instrument expert, Sean.
Stole that kill.
Man, we are moving as one. We are one line of devastation.
Behind us.
He's behind us.
Got him on the rope. Don't let you go.
Here I am creating this narrative that we are all together, and then I'm off doing my own thing by the time that we find the last guy.
You're over painting in the corner. We are a team.
Oh, that guy got lit up. Well, there we converged.
Man.
They're so scared. He's just sitting in the corner.
I hear them coming for me. The pack is approaching.
I'm so scared.
Take it all.
I'm going left again.
Yeah, me too. We need like a theme song. Oh, nice way to hang back. Victory!
Oh, he was by himself. Everyone else was like, I'm out.
You cannot defeat the pack. Oh, we gotta play with Rock Lee more often because Rock Lee knows what's up. That's so much fun. Gaming Morning Show, thanks for being with us. You can follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. He is Sean. Sports Doc Gaming on Twitter. I am Ryan. You can find me Hefty Goof on Twitter as well. Coming up later this hour, we have This Day in Gaming History and celebrate birthdays with us, both celebrity and yours, hopefully. We have next hour our top 10 list at 8:20 interview with Daniel Watkins. Like I said, I have some Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus news for you on this Saxophone Day, Love Your Lawyer Day, Fountain Pen Day, and of course our topic of the day, National Nachos Day. 6:26 West Coast time, 9:26 on the East, which means that it's time to get informed. We head to the newsroom and get the news of the day. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. Today is Friday, November 6th, 2020. And this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. Today is a special day. Today is the day that the embargo is up and people can post their full thoughts and reviews on the PlayStation 5. And various things are coming out because of that. So we have a couple small PS5 stories to share with you, but I encourage you to go to your favorite video game news site, whether it's Game Informer, or Kotaku, or Polygon, or IGN, any of those, and check out some PlayStation 5 reviews. They look like long reads, so if you want lots of information, it's out there. So we're not going to get into all the details, but a couple things I wanted to share. First up, Sony, a Sony representative iterated that no consoles will be available for in-store purchasing on launch day, and probably through most of the holiday season. So this launch will be largely online only. So if you had any hopes of just showing up to a store on the day they get a shipment to buy a PlayStation 5, that's not going to happen. People who have pre-ordered a PlayStation for in-store pickup will be able to do so. They will have those, and we'll communicate with you to line that up. But you won't be able to just go to a store and pick up PlayStation 5.
Well, there goes half of my strategy.
So we'll have to continue refreshing those online store pages from now until next November when we finally get a PlayStation.
Now until forever, we'll be looking for a PS5.
The other thing that Sony confirmed, and both of these are from stories from Liana Rupert of Game Informer. The other thing Sony confirmed is that while the PlayStation 5 has an expansion slot for an SSD, they will not have any SSD storage expansion support at launch. So this is something specifically for a later time. That is not the case for Microsoft. They do have an expansion drive available pretty early on for another like $600. But Sony is not going to have anything available at the time of launch, so it'll be stuck with the 1 terabyte hard drive that it comes with. And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news, with the world-renowned segment within a segment. This is what is out today. And boy, were there a lot of games.
Happy Friday.
Dark Sauce out on Xbox One. Speed 3 Grand Prix out on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Crystal Ortha out on Xbox One and PC. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Dirt 5 out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Paw Patrol Mighty Pups Save Adventure Bay out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Lair of the Clockwork God out on PlayStation 4. Dead Dungeon out on Xbox One. Persephone out on Xbox One. Descenders out on Switch. Memoranda out on Xbox One and Switch. Filmmaker Tycoon out on PC. Dismantle out on PC. Red Rope Don't Fall Behind out on Switch. Chess Minimal out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Time to Stop Time out on PC.
In case you didn't know, it's time to stop time. So if you could just stop time, that'd be great, because now's the time to stop time. I feel like there were several in your breakdown there that were of similar nature in terms of, like, it seemed repetitive. It's almost like how I write about the GMS gaming hour in the 8 o'clock is, more focus on gameplay while still focusing on other stuff too. I can't find a time to stop time tweet. I found the publisher, but it's Creative Forge Games, but they aren't like apparently doing much promotion for this, because like I click on their Twitter and it's all a different game. So it's gonna be hard for me to send this one out, but I will try to find it, and I will help us meet the expectation that it's time to stop time.
Time to stop time.
I did like Lair of the Clockwork God. That one was good. And then I also thought you said duck sauce, which sounds delicious, but it's dark sauce. And Filmmaker Tycoon. So is that of the like roller coaster tycoon ilk?
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't look. Yeah. I mean, I would assume so, right? I mean, I guess it's not a winner. I guess you could look technically. So.
Yeah, I could look. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the simulator games. Like, there's so many people that stole that simulator. I don't know if it's just someone stole the tycoon name and idea.
All right. Well, congratulations to Time to Stop Time, out today for PC. You are a name of the morning and thusly eligible to be name of the month. The Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus has been discounted apparently 27%. It's for sale on Amazon. This is according to Christina Williams of the New York Post. So during the sale, you can get about $300 off the phone's regular price. According to the article, Amazon may give you the final push to kind of feed into that temptation to get a new phone with the recent sale. I'm assuming the Note Plus, the Note 10 Plus is the most recent Note, because otherwise I don't know if this is that noteworthy. I'm on the iPhone train as you are, but if you're looking for one, apparently today's the day. So go save like 30% on a Galaxy Note 10 Plus.
Yeah, sounds like a good deal.
I am going to put that in the chat. I did always like the premise of the Note, where it's like, hey, you could have a stylus and you can use it just like you're writing, and because I don't do notes unless they're digital. Like, there's no point anymore for me because I'm just gonna either get frustrated looking through my notepad and trying to figure out where I wrote the thing that I'm looking for. So, I just do digital, but that's me. So, but yeah, I was always intrigued by the note.
Yeah, you have Target all over you.
I'm gonna go to Target and get a PS5.
Time to earn a living.
Wait, no, I'm not, because I just learned in the gaming morning show, morning gaming news, that you can't do that.
You could have saved my life.
We lost
I got that last
Step it up.
kill in though before I got shot, so I heard him assassinating you, and I ran over there, and I couldn't shoot him fast enough. So, but I watched you die. Atrium with a pistol is annoying.
Yep. 3v3 Atrium with the pistol is even more annoying.
Ooh, nice work.
Good work. Keep it
Oh,
consistent.
no.
No.
Boo.
Bad. Boo. You're disqualified.
I don't
from
know.
our team.
It was closer to a 360 than it was
Nope.
like a 720.
Nope.
I
How can I
remember,
kick him? Is there a kick button?
remember ADS. Oh my gosh, we're having Apex battles back here. Oh,
We're losing ground. Take it back.
my whole
Would've been-
fight was just this constant side.
I shot my shotgun at a guy like 7 of my 8 shots before I could kill him. And then I get one shot. Shotgun's trash.
It's all up to you now.
Is 1 health?
That's the way. On to the next round.
Thank God he had to switch his weapon.
You know the job. Do it.
On Odin? This is way too much gun for this match. Oh, yeah, I can see him, yep. Nice, actually, that's a really good spot. There's a lot of good angles right there.
They're making us fight for it. Keep at them.
I don't think I prefer this person.
No. No. Me, neither.
Might try to use his method, though.
I was so stunned.
We lost that
There's
one.
so
Step
much
it up.
fire.
Remember, it's just business.
I'm going right up the middle.
We lost that one. Step it up. Switching sides.
Well,
We lose this round. It's over.
If only
Fight
there was a
back.
ravine to jump into. All right.
moving on.
You know, we play
That's-
some games sometimes.
3v3 is too much for Atrium.
Yes, that is confirmed. 6:37 gaming morning show continues. He is Sean. I am Ryan. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in just now. A lot. We are asking you about National Nachos Day because today is thusly National Nachos Day. And so we're asking you, hey, how do you make nachos? Cheese sauce cool? Has to be melted cheese? If one sticks together, is it just one nacho? You know, are you going to share it with your grubby friends, their gross hands on the same plate? Because I'm not. Let us know in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. Top ways to have nachos apparently started in 1943. We told you about how the Samsung Galaxy Note Plus 10 Plus is discounted right now through Amazon. Xiaomi, Xiaomi, has launched a $60 8K streaming box in China. 8K for $60. And now, like, I completely realize that, like, nothing is available in 8K, basically. But it's the Mi Box 4S Pro streaming box, and it's capable of doing 8K playback. It's around $60, 2 gigs RAM, 16 gigs storage, HDMI 2.1, Bluetooth remote, voice control. It runs the MIUI, MIUI for TV software. Let's see. Company representative tells Android Authority. This is all from The Verge's Sam Byford. Tells Android Authority that there are currently no plans to share a global release. Oh, well, I guess the Chromecast currently is only $50, but there is no 8K support, of course. So,
How are you gonna watch the 8K movie? Oh, I'm gonna watch it on Mi Box.
Mi Box.
Mi Box.
It's like what a pirate would say. All right, help me out, Siri. You ready? See how close I was. No. Siri? No! Siri. Highlight the word that I want you to highlight. Thank you. All right, here we go.
Xiaomi.
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 All right, thank you, Siri.
Mi Box.
Mi Box.
MIUI for TV software.
So Siri agrees with me. MIUI for TV software.
If it's my box, it could be my UI.
Ooh, that's true.
But I like Mi Box more.
Mi Box. I don't know. I don't really get, like, you can't watch anything in 8K, right? There's just nothing available in 8K yet, right?
Right.
Or you even would have to have an 8K capable TV, which I don't know.
There's some argument that the TVs that claim 8K aren't actually doing 8K too. So
Seems like something that might just be a little bit more of a wait.
yeah.
I destroyed this window with my LMG, though. Take that. All right, we're
Good
dropping
morning,
in.
Colty vibes.
We're dropping into Verdansk. Oh, melted cheese, pork rinds instead of tortilla chips. Damn. Guacamole, sour cream. No. Carne asada. So Culty's running into what we run into whenever we have a food-related topic, which is like, hey, we need to go make exactly that food exactly right now.
You'll become a zombie if you die. A member of your team has to be human for extraction. Set a drop point for your team,
Oh, I
soldier.
gotta do this again. I really wish I could just make the button the same in both games. Whee! Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Everybody's here. There's one guy who already landed there. Two guys who landed there. I'm coming through the front door. I got hung up on chairs. All right. I forgot we're trios. Yep. That was a bold move there, Sean.
Teammate is a zombie. Enemy soldier.
It's a lot of distance to go. The vial's so far away. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Morning, Mango Man. Thanks for liking GMS on Facebook Gaming. trying to find vials. Coming up, we'll have this day in gaming history and birthdays. So if anyone has a birthday to celebrate, please celebrate with us. I found my 2 vials. I'm coming back. Probably gonna get shot in the face.
Your teammate has regained their humanity.
That zombie. I actually went to go melee a zombie. And I ran right into 2 people. There's just 2 people hanging out down there. No biggie. How are you doing? Oh. Oh, I know I don't have you.
Your teammate is on the
Okay, now I can hear you.
You've been ignoring me this whole time?
Yeah, that whole time. Well, we had a little hiccup with our Discord, and so I had to fix that, and so that makes way more sense. I was like, man, Sean's just so quiet.
Man, I had the funniest stories.
All right, you should be back on Discord. You there?
Yep,
Oh yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I
victory
died.
rests on your shoulders. Finish
There's a
the
lot of
mission.
people on your dead body. I'm gonna go for those. They look easier.
Colty says he took next Friday off to play some Call of Duty.
Nice.
I
we-
work next Friday, but I still want to play some Call of Duty. Uh-oh.
We tried.
Half that time will settle the score.
Interesting.
It's Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. 6:45. I am Ryan. He is Sean. We are your favorite morning radio show that just happens to play games. So thanks for joining us wherever you are. Facebook Gaming, YouTube, Twitch, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We are trying to not play a ton of gunfight because 3v3 is not as much fun. We missed 2v2 gunfight for sure. It's sad. Come back. 2v2 gunfight,
Someday.
come back.
Someday it'll be back.
Let's see. A couple of new series that are out or going to be out. Zac Efron is going to star in an epic survival thriller. It's called Gold. It'll be introduced to buyers at the upcoming AFM. I don't know what AFM is. It's an Australian survival thriller. I don't really
Yeah.
know much more about AFM though.
Australian film movies.
The old Australian film movies. That's where we're going to be. So that's happening. Also, BET has launched BET Focus, capital Q in the middle, FO capital QUS. It's a new digital series celebrating diversity in the Black queer community. It was announced this week. It started airing actually on November 1st. That featured a Q&A session with Black musicians. The 13-minute debut was also previewed during the BET Hip Hop Awards. That was the week, or was debuted earlier this week on October 27th. So that might be a little bit older news. That was from Juwan J. Holmes. Hollywood Reporter, Zac Efron's news. That's a vast, unique, and unforgiving landscape. It's a brilliant thriller about greed and the lengths people will go. So there's some news. There's some Hollywood news. I'm just getting shot because I was busy reading Hollywood news.
AFM is American Film Market.
So the Australian part is just that the thriller is either set in Australia or is made from Australians. Ooh, we got the Pepto-Bismol AUG. Oh, he is right here.
We're losing ground. Let's take it back.
Boo.
Triggers pulled.
Alright.
Let's go.
Oh, good. Now we have a shotgun. Interesting.
We're not a big fan of the shotgun there.
It's a shotgun.
Sean's
It's better than the other one. But.
Sean's very anti-shotgun. Back behind the tractor. 11 over 136. Somehow that person lost 2 health. You got this. Oh.
Shake it off. Focus
That
on the
awning got
fire.
in the way.
It looked like he just like smacked his head on the awning and died.
Move up fire. Go.
Oh, well, this will be worse.
Nah, Magnum. Live for it. What the heck was that? That was weird. I just missed 2 Magnum shots.
Let's take it
Oh,
back.
our teammate left. Great. Great.
This will get better. Yeah, I missed 1, and then there's 2 I missed, and he shot me.
Switching sides. It's down to this round.
Teammate,
Push
come
it
back. One's above me.
You're the last man standing.
Shoot him in the face, not the knees. Oh, like that. Like that. That's how you do it. You shoot him in the face, not the knees. Okay. Rough round. 6:50, let's do some birthdays and this day in gaming history. This time we do every single show at this time. So if you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know. I'm going to have Sean do the chatting, though, because I have to turn mine off for a second. Let's do birthdays first. Celebrity birthdays. On Friday, November 6, 2020, Sally Field turned 74. I remember Sally Field mostly from Mrs. Doubtfire, which is probably the most random movie to remember Sally Field from, but for some reason that's the one that sticks to me.
It's a great movie though.
Yeah, Robin Williams, rest in peace. Ethan Hawke turns 50 today. For some reason, I always get Ethan Hawke confused with the person who plays Wesley from Princess Bride and Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I can't remember his name though, so, and I don't even know if that makes any sense. But for some reason, I get those two confused because Ethan Hawke was the one in Training Day, right?
Yes.
Opposite Denzel Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else. Thandie Newton turns 48 today. Portrayed Condoleezza Rice in the 2008 film W. Rebecca Romijn, 48, the former Mystique prior to Jennifer Lawrence in the X-Men movies. And Emma Stone turns 32. Apparently once appeared in an episode of Malcolm in the Middle early in her acting career. I'll always remember Emma Stone from Superbad. So, Superbad was a good movie. Let's see, other historical or popular birthdays today on November 6th. Basketball player Lamar Odom has a birthday today. John Philip Sousa, the composer, had a birthday on November 6th, as did James Naismith, the inventor of basketball, among other things. Glenn Frey of the Eagles, or I think Fry is how you pronounce Glenn's last name. Let's see, rapper Ono has a birthday on November 6th. William Wells Brown, who was a pioneer in several literary genres, wrote Clotel, or The President's Daughter, which is considered to be the first novel by a black American published in America. That's William Wells Brown on November 6th. Who else do we got? Rock musician Paul Brindley of the Sundays, a birthday today. Usually we get more people in the more celebrities section that are from bands or something else that I can reference work, and they're in parentheses. There's only that one. So, like, if I were to tell you that singer-songwriter Robert Ellis is 32, I don't know anything about Robert. So
jazz musician Arturo Sandoval is 71. That is who Arturo, our cat, is named after. Jazz trumpet player Arturo Sandoval.
Like, I believe you because you're really into music, but sometimes you mess with me too. So
No, this is true.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, just checking.
I've seen Arturo Sandoval play live once, and I will see him again before he stops touring and or dies, because I refuse not to.
Can I just tell you something that I was about to do? I was about to be like, hey, well, how if he is about to die, like, how old is he? And I just remember that you literally just told me ago because we're doing the birthday segment. What is wrong with me?
Good morning, Kiki.
Really tough. Hey, Kiki, how are you? I am trying to get our YouTube reconnected and us not to have some stuttering. So Kiki Low, correct? Because I can't see. I'm just assuming. So Kiki Low runs a stream and plays Apex Legends, but is super upbeat and super fun to watch. And believe you can play word search too. I haven't actually asked Kiki this, but behind her in cam there is a word search looking thing, and so I believe that that's something you can do with your viewer points on Twitch. But check Kiki out, Kiki Low on Twitch, twitch.tv. So thanks. Followed us a couple days ago, said that Kiki would check us out, and now Kiki is here. So it's good to see you. Thanks for being here, wherever you may be, working and watching. Yes, I can finally see the chat now on the actual screen as opposed to searching in my chat app. So this is this day in gaming history. Nintendo released Hey You Pikachu for Nintendo 64 back in the year 2000. 2001, the first issue of the official Xbox magazine is published in the U.S. I think of you when I think of the magazines because you had, when we were moving you from House A to House B, you had so many like Nintendo Power and old video game magazines.
I have a lot of old strategy guides. Those are fun.
I don't think I ever actually subscribed. I think the only time I was getting any of those magazines probably was Nintendo Power, was because it was like, hey, you get it for free. And I was like, okay. And it just started showing up. But
Done.
I don't know, magazines, I don't really miss magazines too much, but I think that goes back to like the digital thing. We were talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus on sale right now. Like, I think it's just because I'm so digitally oriented now that I don't miss like thumbing through magazines. Do you ever miss thumbing through magazines?
I like physical media, and so I I prefer to read a physical book. And I actually have magazines because I subscribed to the Formula One official Formula One magazine that came out a few months ago, and so I have some actual physical magazines in my presence.
Sean's getting so choked up about magazines. I
love magazines.
I just miss them so much. Okay, Kiki says you can play word search. I do like that. I need to redeem my channel points. I've made it a habit, for what it's worth, when I'm watching other streamers, to try to redeem my channel points instead of save them up, because I don't know if I'm ever going to get to like 100,000 or something like that. So I'm just like, I'm going to use these before I don't have a chance to. So I'll do that soon. We've had a lot of fun streamers stop by. Culty, are you still streaming at all? Have you seen Culty do a stream as of late?
It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he's hit or miss, but I have seen him pop up from time to time.
Yeah, we've had Look It's Myko stop by a couple times too. If you do stream, you're more than welcome to self-promo in our chat. That's kind of what this show's about, is to share interesting people who are doing cool things in the streaming world. We talk about a lot of times streams we've watched last night, which is fun. This date in 2003, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King came out in 2003. And in 2007, Square Enix released the Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. That was for Nintendo DS. In 2008, Ubisoft, Don't Call Me Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, Don't Call Me Ubisoft, released End War video game for all of the machines in 2008. And then 2012, it was Halo 4 out for Xbox 360. That is this day in gaming history. Yeah, Culty, you need to get yourself more of the streams. Hey, you should stream next Friday when you're taking the day off to... Is that COD Bakwa Day? Is next Friday? Yeah, because 7 plus 6 equals 13.
Meh.
So good. Brainiac. Coming up next hour, we will probably do a nachos-related top 10 list. I haven't found it, but I can't imagine on National Nachos Day not doing it. That is our topic of the day, so if anyone in the chat has answers for us, what's the top way to have nachos? Is it cheese sauce, melted cheese? Is it a little bit of both? Can you do the Sean method? What was it? Nacho cheese?
Nacho cheese Doritos with melted cheese on top.
And then if they stick together, is that in fact one nacho? We need your verdict on that. Coming up next hour, we will share more news from the world, including how you can get an 8K streaming box for just $60. Zac Efron has a new series. We got BET releasing an LGBTQ series as well. We'll talk about, like I said, the top 10 list. And then coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time, we will talk to Daniel Wilkins, who is the composer, the musical designer for a game called Aerial Knights Never Yield, which I think is scheduled to release sometime early next year. But we will play the trailer on stream because it is so good. The music that Daniel's made is so good. So we'll have Daniel show up at 8:20 today. If you missed it yesterday, we talked to Lily Lobin, who is a student producer, one of many students, I think she said over 20, that produced the game Resilience, which is a look into the life of refugees and refugee camps that won a Games for Change Award, Best Student Game. That is on our YouTube channel. Just search Gaming Morning Show. Sean, you must depart, I take it.
I gotta go to work.
All right, go make the world a better place, my friend.
I'll probably see you tonight.
Yeah, you will likely see me tonight unless I'm playing Apex Legends until the end of time. Kiki says melted cheese and chorizo. Have you ever had that combo?
No, but I could get down with that.
Yeah, it's got to be melted cheese. The cheese sauce grosses me out. All right, goodbye, Sean. We'll miss you.
See you.
That is Sean. I am Ryan. I'll be back for the next hour with you. We have 2 more to go on this Friday, November 6, 2020. I am melted cheese all the way, Kiki. I can't do the cheese sauce. I talked about it in the first part of our show. I've been behind the concession stand and I've seen how the nacho cheese ships, and I like a lot of things that are in the preservatives realm, but I can't do that. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. I'm going to get more coffee. It is 7:01 West Coast time, 10:01 on the East Coast. You're watching Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Stick around, more to come. Thanks for being with us on this Friday.
Let's hope that we can find a civilization across the line. A village in 4 years of falling short, no matter their undefeated. We can conquer what we're going to take over. We will rise like the fire, fight till this is over. To survive and yet we prosper in this deserted youth. The monsters, nothing takes our hearts in the land that we lost here. We can conquer what we come here to take over. We will rise like the fire, fight till this is over. We will rise like the fire, fight till this is over.
jumping through hoops, so you don't have to. Making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare. But if we get tomorrow, I promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, if just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to. To hold on to. To hold on to. Too many takers, not enough give. I let you hear music and cover your bruises. So if we get tomorrow, I promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, if just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to. To hold on to. To hold on to.
Morning, gamer. It is November 6, 2020. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Gaming Morning Show continues. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. We got an interview coming up. Daniel Wilkins joins us at 8:20 this morning. We'll talk about the music behind the game Aerial Knights Never Yield. It is one of those trailers that, like, you start watching on a stream and all of a sudden you just can't help but put the hype in chat. I mean, the music is so good, it drives it, it amps you up. I'm on Twitter at Hefty Goof, and at some point down the road, I had tweeted out someone playing Daniel's music with the game trailer on big speakers. We're talking like those tower speakers, and it was awesome. So if you hadn't seen that before, you can find that on my Twitter. That is Hefty Goof. We are on Twitter at WatchGMS. Coming up this hour, I do have a top 10 list I've found. The 10 restaurant nachos consumers crave most. We're going to go almost industrial for you this morning and find something more from like a trade publication than from just like a regular, top 10 list website. It looks like this is one of those things that, you would subscribe to if you own a restaurant. The list is from 2008, but I'm going to assume that it still has validity on National Nachos Day. So that's what we're asking. Kiki had mentioned doing melted cheese and some chorizo. I am a big fan of like pork nachos. So if you do some carnitas or something like that on top of the nachos, I'd be a fan. So let us know what you think. You can let us know in the chat on National Nachos Day. The one thing that I kind of shy away from, though, is having nachos with others. So I'm the guy who you get around the table. It's like, hey, I'm so happy we could all get together for going out to a restaurant and having some food. It's, we're going to celebrate someone's birthday, or, someone got a promotion, or we're just trying to, be back together after COVID. Can't wait. And there's like, hey, so what do you guys want to get some appetizers? Share some things. And I'm kind of usually like, no, it's cool. I'm fine. And then everyone gets spinach and artichoke dip or some nachos to share. And all of a sudden I'm just like, y'all just enjoy your food. Because I can't do the navigating, touching nachos all together. Can't do it. I want to. I really do. But I can't. I don't know when I became such a germaphobe, but just the whole sharing food thing I don't do well with. So I'm not that person. I make my own plate of nachos. I will admit, like, simplified nachos, maybe some carnitas and some melted cheese, and I'm good to go. I do kind of like vegetables in a lot of things, so if you add on a hamburger, you put freshly cut onion and some good tomato, like, I'm all about that. So maybe that's the same with nachos. You throw some, some onion on there, some chopped onions, some tomatoes. That's cool, right? I'm on board. I will say, though, sometimes just chips and cheese in the microwave for like a minute, whatever. Sometimes some of the best nachos. So I'm not picky, let's put it that way. But if they all stick together and it's my plate of nachos, then it is one nacho, and you can't tell me any different. I mentioned we're going to have the top 10 list coming up, and then later on this hour we'll have sports. We'll talk about what's happening in the sports realm as well. I think I saw that the NBA schedule, the start date for the next season of the NBA, is in fact figured out. So I'll let you know that if that is indeed the case. You can let us know what you're up to today on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, and on YouTube. We're found at GMS.watch or GamingMorningShow.tv. We talked about this in the first hour. The Xiaomi Mi Box 4S Pro is apparently out. This is from The Verge's Sam Byford, and you can get it for $60. 8K streaming for $60. I don't know if I trust that. Like, that seems like a very good price point to get something that's as solid as 8K, right? Seems like a lot. It's got 2 gigs of RAM built into it, 16 gigs of storage. It supports HDMI 2.1. It's selling for $399 in China, but $60 American dollar. It was revealed by Weibo and is already available to order in China. HDMI 2.1. The Mi Box 4S Pro runs Xiaomi's own MIUI for TV software, and a representative told Android Authority, this according to the Verge article, that there are currently no plans to share a global release. Now, the Chromecast is cited in this Verge article for being $49.99, but it does not do 8K. But I think I kind of agree with Sean from the first hour. It's like, well, do you actually have a TV that can do true 8K at this point anyway? I remember when HD TV came out, and all the sports networks took, because that's probably primarily what I watch on TV is sports. All the sports networks came out, and they were saying HD, but a lot of TVs weren't capable of HD yet. You had to have an HD TV. So, yeah, it's a little bit different, but we'll see. That's a Sam Byford of The Verge. I'll put that in the chat, too. All right, we're going to play some Apex Legends this morning. I haven't had much luck yet on the old Olympus map, but hopefully we will have some luck this time around. There's that link. Here we go. I'll be straight up, I don't have a clue where I am. Loba main. I will tell you that I am very happy with this increase in health increase in ammo stealing for Loba. So now, whenever you throw down the Loba stick, you get as much ammo as you want. Okay. Well, so far, so good. Do we want to go here? Oh, I can't ping it because I have the wrong thing selected. There we go. Do we want to go here?
Let's go here.
Oh, Loba stick. This is so pretty, by the way.
Don't mind if I do.
this is the hard part, is remembering all the ammo that you have to take out of your inventory. Yeah, I can put that down.
Extended energy mag here. Level 2. Don't drive out.
I think someone's shooting at us.
I'm watching that spot. Eyes on your own.
Yep. Where? Oh, yeah, they're coming. Run away, run away. That's unfortunate. I know. I gotta heal. New shield. Nope. Oh gosh. Well, suicide mission. Here we go. And she left, of course. Okay, if she left, I'm leaving. Oh gosh. They don't know. They don't know. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Okay, so I can go this way. Let's see what happens. Oh, hi. Ah, it's so close. Need to switch weapons a little bit faster. Yikes. All right, Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us. 7:17. I am Ryan. We have Daniel Wilkins coming up next hour, about an hour exactly from now. We'll talk about the music behind the game. Aerial Knights Never Yield. We got sports coming up shortly as well. Let's do our top 10 list right now. Yeah, let's do it right now just to make sure that we get it in before the 7:25 spot, because I think with Apex sometimes things can tend to run long. Okay, let's see. You can find us Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I went to the world of kind of like restaurant wholesale for this one. This is the top 10 restaurant nachos consumers crave most. I mean, that just seems like a certain trade publication type headline. This is from Patricia Kobe, or Kobe, from 2018, so it's just a little bit old. Like, kind of the point is, it's a fan favorite, but there's different trends that you can do on nachos, because we told you earlier that apparently nachos were originally created by Ignacio Nacho Anaya, or Anaya, in 1943. So let's see what examples they have. So these might all be from more chainy style restaurants, because the first one comes from Joe's Crab Shack. They have a shellfish fish type nacho. This says, yet 3.8% of recent customers found that nachos at Joe's Crab Shack to be crave-worthy. 3.8%? That doesn't seem like that's terribly noteworthy. But along the lines of that, here's the setup. Crab dip, pico de gallo, black bean corn relish, cheese. Yeah, I don't think about... Nah, I'm not going to do that one. How about Miller's Ale House? This is a tavern-style nacho. They call them craveable. So this must be like... Craveable must be like the most elite rating from restaurantbusinessonline.com, because this must be like when you give someone a 10 out of 10 in a survey, like it was actually that good, because this is only 4.2% of consumers who visited this restaurant found the nachos craveable. Tortilla chips topped with chicken, marinated in salsa, smothered with white queso, melted jack and cheddar cheeses, sour cream, jalapenos, and salsa. I think you have to go melted cheese or cheese sauce. I don't think I could do both. And that's a concern of mine. All right, Taco John's apparently has a super nacho. Tortilla chips, nacho cheese, beef, refried beans, cheddar, tomatoes, olives, guacamole, and sour cream. But see, yeah, this goes 49.5% of visitors finding its other signatures craveable as well. But 4.3% found this one craveable. Taco John's, for what it's worth, we had that growing up in Montana. And that's where in high school we could eat a 6-pack and a pound and call it a day. 6-pack, 6 tacos, either hard or soft shell, whatever, and a pound of tater tots. And we ate that in high school each. Yikes. On the border, this is kind of rooted in Mexican DNA, staying true to the original nachos, but there are some different changes that they made. Seasoned ground beef, refried beans, queso, and sour cream sauce, so it's not sour cream on top. Pickled jalapenos and some guacamole. One recent visitor saying their nachos are better than anywhere else. Good morning, Claire. How are you? Happy Friday. As you can see, we're asking about National Nachos Day. And we're trying to find your favorite way to eat nachos. We're going through the top 10 craveable nachos according to restaurantbusinessonline.com. I think I found like a heavy trade publication for this one. But we do our top 10 list every 7 o'clock hour about this time, unless we have a guest on. Yesterday we did. We had Lily Lobin, who's a student producer for this game called Resilience, which is an inside look at the life of refugees and refugee camps through video games. And it was made by students at Drexel University. Lily told us there was over 20 students involved in this game, and it ended up winning a Games for Change Best Student Games Award. And we actually found this story back in July and wanted to have someone from the team. Sungrazer Studio is what they called the studio at Drexel. It's just that at the time we weren't on the air. So I've had Lily bookmarked for some time to talk to her. It is super cool. I agree. You can find it on our YouTube page. And if you follow us on Twitter at Watch GMS, we did link the full interview there. So that's what we usually do is at 7:25. We ideally will have an interview every single show. If we don't, though, we do a top 10 list based around our topic of the day, and today is National Nachos Day. If you don't see already, though, we do have Daniel Wilkins coming up at 8:20, which is our second interview slot, 8:20 Pacific time. We'll talk about the music behind the game, Aerial Knights Never Yield. Morning, Hofbrew. Happy Friday to you, too. I always like Hofbrew's opinion because Hofbrew's a vegetarian, and so whenever I start rambling off, like Twin Peaks nachos are tortilla chips, chipotle queso, melted cheddar, refried beans, pickled jalapeno, and there's no meat in sight, then Hofbrew gets super excited. However, at Twin Peaks, where they serve these double-stacked nachos, you can get your choice of meat, such as smoky pulled pork. I don't know. I've never been to a Twin Peaks. Chewy's is number 5 on this list. Food made from scratch. It's a Tex-Mex chain. 5.1% of recent visitors found these nachos craveable. Basic version has refried beans, cheese, jalapenos, lettuce, and tomatoes. Special nachos, you can add guacamole and pico de gallo. Oh, you did have those last October. Where's Twin Peaks? Never heard of it. Moe's Southwest Grill serves nachos that are customizable. This is number 4 on this list. Again, this is top 10 restaurant nachos consumers crave most. Grass-fed beef, chicken, pork, or tofu, beans, and pico de gallo. And the survey found 5.2% of customers found this quote-unquote craveable. That's from Moe's Southwest Grill. Apparently Taco Bell is 3rd on this list. Good job, Taco Bell. Nachos Bel Grande and Nachos Supreme. Seasoned beef, sour cream, tomatoes, nacho cheese sauce. I mean, we're seeing a lot of the same base, right? I haven't seen any, like, super exotic tacos except that first one from Joe's Crab Shack. So, that might be an indication, like, kind of stick with the basics and you're going to get the craveability. And I say that as I flip over to number 2, which is Yard House. Oh, Vegas has one, too. Nacho Daddy. That's a good name. Nacho Daddy in Vegas. Ooh, that sounds good too. So Yard House makes an Asian riff on nachos, topped with marinated raw ahi tuna, avocado, cilantro, serrano peppers, green onions, nori, sesame seeds, and 3 sauces. See, I like that. That's a whole different look at, something that's fairly classic. I mentioned earlier that nachos apparently were started in 1943. So I've never been on the raw ahi tuna train, but my wife has definitely tried numerous times. I think I was ruined on raw from the ocean when I tried oysters in Venezuela. It just shucked right on the side of the sea. I don't know, maybe that was a moment in time that kind of derailed my chances at liking raw ahi. Qdoba, or Qdoba, gets the pick for number 1 on this list. These are the Mexican Eats tacos. 3 cheese nachos, customizable with protein, and then you got queso, pinto, and black beans, a range of sauces, salsas, and garnishes. That is Patricia Kobe, or Kobe, from April 2018, top 10 restaurant nachos consumers crave most. Forgive me, I'm about to put all caps into the chat because that's how I happen to get to this list, and I will link the list through to you. I'm always interested in hearing about your favorite nachos wherever you may live, because I like the local scene a little bit too. Had Dobbs last night. Oh, but in burrito form. Nice. It is now 7:26. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. In addition to being National Nachos Day, it is also Saxophone Day. So if you're like me and you once played the saxophone, you can celebrate today. It is also Love Your Lawyer Day and Fountain Pen Day. I love the days of the day. We'll have sports coming up later in the hour. Otherwise, playing Apex Legends. I played it quite a bit yesterday. Season 7 is super fun. The map is super beautiful. But so far, I'm not having a lot of super luck with it. I'll tell you that much. I like to make my own nachos. Yeah, I like when you make your own nachos too, and then serve it to me on my own independent plate. Not a big sharer of nachos. Hofbrew knows me pretty well, so that's not a surprise. If you don't know Claire Witchbaby, be sure to check out Claire's stream. Claire_Witchbaby. Partner push. I've seen Claire's channel go from 4,500 followers to 4,600 followers to 4,700 followers. I guess I haven't actually seen that, but I'm assuming your trajectory was getting you toward that number. But be sure to check it out. Sims Expert. We call Sean our hashtag video game expert on the show, so we use the expert moniker quite a bit. So we'll call Claire Witchbaby Sims Expert. And super calming and super fun. The best jingle in all of Twitch, and certainly a very upbeat, positive community. That's why, like, I had Kiki Low in here earlier, and same thing with Kiki's stream. Like, just not a moment of really negative energy. It's just like, look at this thing we're flying toward. That is the ball of positive energy that is Claire Witchbaby on Twitch. So be sure to check out Claire's stream. I think Claire mixed up the stream schedule. You can throw it in the chat if you're still here, Claire, but I remember seeing mostly mornings early, but now have since seen a lot more evening times added to the schedule. So I think more of a mix. But yeah, feel free to self-promote as you can. So I got, it's just me and Unicorns Exist 1. How many unicorns exist? That's the important part to figure out. The only complaint that I can really muster is there's a lot of purple on this map. And as such, I often think that there's purple loot where there's not actually purple loot. where are you? Yes, unicorns exist one. There's one unicorn. Sunday nachos could be good. Broncos play at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday, so I got the early shift this week. Yes, always like when I get... Oh, I should have taken a different weapon. That would have been smarter. Would have been smarter than the plan. I have an L-Star and a Mastiff. Don't think this was well thought through. Oh my gosh. That's right. We'll get another Loba stick here shortly. Okay, we... Oh, destroyed the stick. Okay.
Let's see what we have over here.
So this is back. No, that's just... Oh, it shows zip lines on the map now. That I did not know.
Let's go here. Drive set.
Another purple shield.
Evo shield here. Level 3.
I don't know if I really want to... especially with that sitting there. Okay, so I'm going to go trade this L-Star for this flatline. And now that I have the extended mag, now I just need to get other stuff that's helpful. Brilliant, Ryan. Uh-oh, I heard a grenade. That's not good. Yep, shooting at me. Yeah, I tried. Yeah, it's a whole squad, too. That's unfortunate. Go, unicorns exist one. I believe in you. Run away. Run away. Ah, good try. Good try. So sad. Gaming Morning Show, 7:32 West Coast time. Thanks for being with us. I am Ryan. It is 10:32 on the East. Coming up next hour, we have an interview. Daniel Wilkins, will join us about Aerial Knights Never Yield. You need to stay tuned and stay in for that interview for sure because of the music that's involved. A couple of Hollywood headlines this morning. I thought I found something that was recent, but this might have already happened maybe even over a week ago. And this is a new series on BET. It's called BET Focus, but instead of the C in the middle, it's a capital Q. It's a new series that is putting focus on black LGBTQ people. The series apparently started with a 13-minute debut that was previewed during the BET Hip Hop Awards the week of October 27th. And that's why I'm thinking I thought I had something that was a little more recent, and maybe I don't. But this is a quote from the story by Jawan J. Holmes. From intimate accounts of homophobia within the hip-hop industry to navigating being an out music artist to giving advice for up-and-coming queer artists, no topic is off limits, the network shared in a statement. The digital show aired on November 1st with an episode featuring a Q&A session with black musicians. And this whole series is focused on celebrating the diversity of the black queer community, according to the entity's announcement this week. So I can put a link into the chat for that one too. And then the other one I had from the entertainment world was Zac Efron getting set to star in an Australian survival thriller series called Gold. And that is... It doesn't have a date, so I don't see when it's coming out. But it's feature from the Animal Kingdom and the Light Between Oceans actor Anthony Hayes, who will co-star and direct the screenplay, set against the backdrop of vast, unique, and unforgiving landscapes. That is according to the Hollywood Reporter. I will share that one in chat after we drop, because I'm already in a game again. Stick around, we got sports coming up later in the hour. Well, at least I have a full team this time. So that's a win. Okay, here are people behind us. So there's those. Okay. Figuring it out. Where'd our friend go? Lots of zip lines. Uh-oh.
There's someone over there.
Okay. We're looking at it. That's not what I really intended to do, to be honest. Okay, they came back. So we are not pushing. Noted. Okay, let's put it down the Loba stick.
Welcome to the shop. I've got just the thing for you.
Don't beat me to the shield. Yes.
Mama's got a new
That'll help.
nice choice.
Not really what I want right now. Anyone need some ammo? I'm your ammo king now. Have as much ammo as you want. Don't be shy.
We have a new kill leader. I can't wait to meet them.
Going up here, getting this Phoenix kit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Can't remember what you do. Can't remember what you do with those. And I haven't even seen, in fact, but I think there's rumors that Horizon might be Pathfinder's creator, because that's been a voice line for a while with Pathfinder. Is he'll say things like, "Are you my creator?" or "My creator will be so proud," that kind of thing. And so the droid being there makes me wonder if that's where is that coming from?
Open up shop and shut them down.
Interesting.
My favorite kind of meat. The kind that's all mine. Buy and fly.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can get as much heavy ammo as I want now. Didn't mean to cut that guy off early. That's not my intent. Yeah, you're welcome.
Only the best for my friends. Hop up here. Hammer point.
Alright, what's the plan? I really like when I can follow somebody. I'm much better in a support role, I've found with Apex. So if I have someone who's telling me kind of exactly where to go, I do a little bit better.
Get ready. Look out, enemy.
I need those, please. Nope. I need that. Need that. More than that. Morning, Chrissy. I'm excited to play.
Guess the champion couldn't keep up. They're shooting at me. New kill leader.
I'm excited to play the new map with my main COD squad. Interesting. That works really well. I haven't seen anyone actually really execute
Half the squads are down.
the
There's a fool killed every minute.
the little gravity thing yet.
Anyone up for some shopping?
So I don't have. I need that. I need that. I have there. Oh man, but I have double tap on that. Yeah, just gotta leave it.
Recharging shields.
Any big things that I can pull from here? Any bigger? There's a volt. All right. Oh, that hurts.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Where?
Let's move this way.
Come on, I still need you.
So yeah. Me trying to focus up. That's what I'm excited for. Is I'm excited to play this. I want to play ranked and try to have a good season. So well,
Recharging shields.
Wingman here. Anyone up for some shopping? Enemy down.
oh, do we really have to run?
Come on, I still need you. Jump drive.
Oh no! I lost that fight.
Spy an enemy.
Oh, I couldn't get in the stream. Nice work.
Dropping a replicator.
Me and you to the rescue.
I've got you and your robot.
Hey,
friend
Culty,
trapped.
thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. We got sports as soon as this game is over.
Freshening up with a Phoenix kit.
Optics here. Close range.
Shields recharge. Depth darling.
Repairing.
Shops open for VIPs only. Mama's got you now.
One here.
Man, that
Remember
extended
who
mag
you are.
is
I
a
got your
whole
back.
bunch for that G7. Okay, we got a long way to go though.
Trident here. Our chariot awaits. Let's not linger.
1 minute before the ring closes. We have time.
Save me a seat, dears. Preferably one with a bump warmer.
You're not leaving me.
Just make sure we get to the ring. 7 squads left.
5 seconds, and the next ring. Don't leave anything broken.
Gonna fly us into the center. Yep.
Nice choice. You've got good taste. You are coming home with me tonight.
Okay, all those are reloaded.
Great. Already
Can I get any
inside
more?
the ring.
I can't. I have to look for throwables. Okay, so I got enough of those. Lots of throwables. Lots of throwables. Good there. I mean, I wouldn't mind another med kit. So Chrissy knows my grapple story, which is me trying to grapple something that wasn't there. It was okay. Bad guys. I hear bad guys. So if you've ever wanted to watch somebody try to grapple a grapple and fail, that was me.
I spy an enemy.
Oh, that actually might be him.
We're not all in the ring.
Tossing thunder.
Which one's which?
Let's do some shopping.
I think I could use a bigger scope on this. There we go.
My favorite kind of loot. The kind that's all mine.
There we go. That's better. I can't believe I could have shot that guy 400 times.
I see an enemy over there. Shooting. I'm going to play. Reload.
1 minute. So far.
Reloading.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Thermite out.
The ring is in close.
Oh my gosh, Ryan. I'm so sad. Yeah, that's what should have happened. I actually am thinking I might have evolved past the point of wanting bursts and actually needing to have like more of a 301.
Incoming care package. I love those.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. And my stuff is outside of the... Oh, please go help our teammate. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work! Ah! Okay, where'd I die? I died out there. Yep. And this is a hurtful ring, isn't it? Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Enemy right here.
You got it. Go, team, go.
On my way.
Just a wee scratch there.
Two enemy squads left.
Yeah, I don't think I can go out there.
Need an energy ammo.
Anything in here? Oh, but they might have finished. Man, why isn't it just going up? Medkit, medkit, medkit.
One other squad left. I don't mind those numbers.
I need a medkit. I need a medkit.
See there. This could get interesting.
Okay, Phoenix kit works.
Recharging shields.
No. Phoenix kit.
Cover me. I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Using my Phoenix kit.
Setting up shop. Mama's got you now. Nice choice. You got good taste.
Oh, I should have got ammo. I have unlimited ammo stick. Okay. Oh, I need more ammo than that.
Time's up, and we're not in the ring. Move now.
Okay, we need to go in the ring.
Optics here. Close range.
I bet we'll find something good here.
Enemy Triton there.
I don't know what their plan is.
Zipline deployed. Opening fire on the enemy.
Grenade out.
I am taking fire, friends.
Frag out.
Recharging shields.
That is where they are, right? Oh, jeez, they're right here.
Reloading. Tossing thermite.
Yep, that was a good play. I saw the horizon go up.
Reloading. Don't worry.
Oh, that's a bad choice.
Grenade out.
Enemy.
Where is he?
That was a close one. Recharging shields.
Need a hand.
There we go. Victory. Nice revive, Path.
You are the Apex champion.
That was exhausting. That was a good team. That was a real good team. We did it. Thanks, Chrissy. I knew you'd be proud of me. I win more games when you're on stream, when you're watching, than anywhere else. Oh, man. What a good day, in fact. Thanks for being here. I got a message on my screen. There was a problem processing game logic. Please try again. Let's do sports at this hour, 7:54 West Coast time. Thanks for being here, wherever you may be. I am Ryan, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, and on YouTube. Please stick around. 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. We'll talk to Daniel Wilkins about the music behind behind Aerial Knights Never Yield. I was thinking of yesterday's interview with one of the creators of Resilience, which is a game that focuses on the plight of refugees and managing refugee camps as well. Let's do some sports. It is... Oh, man, it is Friday, and I don't have my latest sports up. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wasn't there football yesterday? Didn't the Packers just dismantle the 49ers last night? What else? Las Vegas Raiders fined coach... the NFL has fined coach John Gruden $650,000, and the 6th-round pick has been taken from the Raiders because of continued violations of the COVID-19 protocols. This was basically what sports was yesterday on the show, was just listing all the football teams who can't play because of COVID. NFL Players Union and the NFL investigating San Francisco 49ers receiver Kendrick Bourne for possible violations of coronavirus protocol. Myles Gaskin on injured reserve. He'll miss at least 3 games. Miami Dolphins running back. College football season opener Saturday between California and Washington was canceled. The Golden Bears requested it because of positive coronavirus tests for one of their players. Let's see what else is going on. The American Athletic Conference postponed Tulsa at Navy. That's also because of positive COVID-19. And North Texas, Louisiana Tech also postponed. What else do we got here? Golf. Brant Snedeker found a lot of fairways and was able to get things going at the Houston Open. Apparently fans are back for that. Yikes. And in hockey, the Columbus Blue Jackets have signed defenseman Vladislav Gavrikov to a 3-year, $8.4 million contract. San Diego Padres infielder Jake Cronenworth and Seattle Mariners outfielder Kyle Lewis chosen as Rookies of the Year by Baseball Digest. That is your sports. There you go, 7:57 West Coast time. We're going to take a break, come back with our 8 o'clock hour. It is the GMS Gaming Hour, a little more focus on the gameplay, still a lot of focus on the fun. Plus, we have Daniel Wilkins coming up as well. Stick with us, Friday, November 6, 2020. Thanks for being with us. Gaming Morning Show, back in a moment. Morning Gamer, Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us. It is Friday, November 6, 2020. I am Ryan. Appreciate being with us wherever you may be. It's 8:03 West Coast time, 11:03 on the East Coast, and it's time for the GMS Gaming Hour. Not a whole lot different, just slightly. Oh, I can't remember what I changed this to. Gaming Hour? What did I change this command to? A little more focus on the gameplay, still a lot of focus on the good stuff. We're going to have Daniel Wilkins join us in less than 20 minutes from now, talk about the music behind the game Aerial Knights Never Yield. So that's coming up in just a little bit. There it is, that command. GMS Gaming Hour. We just won a game in Apex Legends, which is fun. I'm liking Season 7 mostly because I like Horizon a lot. I don't love the map other than the new map is just beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. So, pretty big fan of that. What else going on? We had sports a little bit earlier in the show. We've talked about National Nachos Day. That's what's going on. So if you just joined and you have something to contribute in terms of what's the best kind of nachos, please let us know. Top ways to have nachos. Do you want cheese sauce? Do you want melted cheese? And if they stick together, is that in fact one nacho? I apparently am a little bit more of a germaphobe than I realized. I don't like sharing like the big plate of nachos at a restaurant. If everyone jumps in and is like, hey, we're going to get some nachos. You want some? Yeah. I mean, if you want to kind of slice me off my own little quarter of the nachos, then maybe I'm inclined. But other than that, I don't know if that's the best thing. I don't know what it is, but sharing like spinach, I don't like sharing dips. That's always kind of a little bit concerning. So, yeah. I'm working on it. Maybe nacho pizza is my thing. Man, I got into a lobby all by myself. You want to see a solo run on Apex Legends? Especially because they gave me champion squad because we had just won. Oh my gosh, this is going to be amusing. At least it'll hopefully get us close to the time needed to have Daniel at 8:20. If you don't know much about the show, wherever you joined us from, we're kind of creating a community around this idea of an FM morning radio show that plays games. Usually I'm not by myself, and nor do I want to be by myself hosting the show. But right now, this is kind of where we're at. Kind of trying to add co-hosts. Guest co-hosts are super fun. So like Daniel, for example, can always have him come back and join the show. With the current climate, it's so fetch to be a germaphobe. Okay, first off, Chrissy, quit trying to make fetch happen. And secondly, yeah, no, I don't think right now is the time to start sharing a lot again. Oof. Especially at like a restaurant. I don't know. Oh, good. You all decided to come with me, huh? Now, where are they?
I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies.
Well, at least my attachments were kind to me, but I have no clue how I'm going to beat 3 people who just landed on me. Maybe with a Spitfire. Where are they at? Where are they at? I can't really hear very well, I'm going to be honest with you. Come on, big. Oh, bummer. At this point, we just get all the ammo we can. And... oh. So I'm not alone. Where's my other Loba? Okay. Probably should just not use that. Okay. 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 I tried to ADS. Bad choice. Bad choice. See, now Chrissy, you know the way to a Lobamane's heart. The ammo update is amazing. It makes everything... No, don't say it was not finally. Not finally. Thank you very much. It was... It adds to an already amazingly strong character. Someone who has key tactics that are needed to become an Apex champion. That's why I had 9 Season 8 wins. Season 6 wins. I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead of this season. So thank you very much. An already tremendously playable character added on. It's a GMS Gaming Hour, a little more focus on the gameplay than normal. I'm sticking with my finally comment, whatever. We got Daniel Wilkins coming up in about 10 minutes from now. We'll talk about the game Aerial Knights Never Yield. Let me play this, because since I see we have 6 people at least watching us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, and YouTube, I do have the trailer for this game, and I'll show you what I mean. This is why you need to hang around, because this just absolutely is amazing, this video. Okay, let me see. Got that. I'm going to have to turn the music up when we get there. Okay, let's do this.
I keep it going like, I keep it moving like, I keep it going like, I keep it going, they ain't bringing me down. I keep on flowing like I live in it now. Like a river, I be driven in style. I'm running wild now, I'm on the way anyway, cause I took a different route. I say it loud, I say it proud, I'm never gonna quit. I'm too legit, need no assist, I'm always in a mix. Ain't never seen anything quite like this. In a league of my own, I'm one of a kind. I be in the zone, I be on the grind, I leave me alone. You wasting my time, the clock's ticking, I'm not slipping, I gotta get it. Every second, every minute, this why I'm living. No ripping butts about it, this why I'm winning. Even when I got it, I see the vision, ain't no limit to where I can take it.
Oh no, I think I killed the stream. I'm worried that I killed the stream. So I'm checking to see if I'm back. I apparently will not be able to play a video file while we have the interview. Which is good to know, because otherwise I would have tried to do that for more than that. So I don't think I'm going to have to link to the game. All right, so Hofbrew can at least hear the music, which is good. I'm worried that I absolutely crushed the stream. So I'm going to just be like, are we still on? Question mark? Because I'm not entirely sure that my computer lived through that moment. So it looks like maybe it did, but I'm kind of concerned that that's not the case. Oh, maybe I'm still here. Yeah, the music is really solid from Daniel. Okay, Hofbrew sees me. That's good, because my CPU usage went... So, don't play the music when we get to Daniel. Got it. Okay. That was terrifying. Alrighty. So we're going to play a quick duos, because that's all I can do right now ahead of the interview. Don't want to... I don't want to run too long and make Daniel wait. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, thanks. I'm happy we're still here. I'm happy the computer didn't decide, you know what, enough with you, I'm going elsewhere. Oh my gosh, look at all the people. There's so many people. I think there's stuff back here. Yeah. I'm going to go here. Please, 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 please. Just give me a shield and a weapon. Okay, shield, check. Weapon, check. It's a wingman, but that's a weapon. Okay. Oh, so close. I have to hit the headshots. Wouldn't that be cool if you could climb into the car whilst downed? It's kind of rude that didn't try to revive me. The beautiful people. All the beautiful people. Yeah, get us out of here, masked monkey. Smart. Just run away. Run away, run away, run away, and save your life. I wish you could smash people. Oh no, hedges? Hedges are what's getting you? That's rough. I wish you could smash people like you can in COD. That would be awesome. Okay. Good revive, good revive. You can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you, monkey. Show them how it's done. Nice work. Nice work. What a good person. Yay! Should have focused on where I was landing instead of messing with the other computer. Yeah, that you can see is my biggest downfall when it comes to the wingman is I have to hit a headshot or else I have no chance, and I missed my first 3 shots, so I wish you could pick things up whilst doing an ultimate accelerant. Already have a helmet. I don't want that. Well, not the worst thing in the world.
45 seconds till ring close, amigos. Don't let me carry you.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. That's a sniper. Got lots of sniper things if I find a sniper. We're gonna have to go a little bit faster than this though, because I only got 5 minutes till an interview. Alright. There it is. And there that is. And then we'll just get all the ammo.
Coming home with me tonight.
All of the ammo.
10 till ring closes.
Okay. We just need to push toward sounds. This is not going to end well. I'm going to have to leave this poor guy.
Interesting.
He saved my life. And here I am having to abandon him. I want to know what those are going to be.
Oh yeah. Come on, amigos. Gonna find out how fast this baby can go.
Hammond Labs. Interesting.
Ooh, I feel good about this care package.
Alright, let's go this way. Alright.
My legs are cramping. Gonna be
Looking for people and looking for things. Alright. Alright. Yep, let's make some noise.
Shops open.
He's gonna think that I'm... Yep, that's fine. I'll take that. How much time do I got? I got 3 minutes. This poor guy. Maybe I can get a Kraber. That's cool. Yeah. Imagine if I had found a sniper. That would have been nuts. here. You are not going to shoot me. Nope, doesn't work that way. I don't have my thing. Oh no! Ah, we tried. We tried! Oh no! Alright, Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. It is now 8:19 West Coast time. I am Ryan. You can find us Facebook Gaming, Twitch, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. It is National Nachos Day, and so if you have any thoughts on the best kind of nachos, definitely let us know. But right now, let's do what we've planned on for the course of the last couple of hours, having our chance to talk to Daniel Wilkins, music producer, video game programmer, and working on this game, Aerial Knights Never Yield. Daniel, I am super excited to have the chance to talk to you today, and welcome into Gaming Morning Show. Start with this idea of creating music for a game like Aerial Knights Never Yield. Kind of what's the process for something like this?
So, first I want to say thank you for having me on the show. Glad to be here. And it started about a year or so ago. We were kind of like trying to find something like that will really stand out in the gaming space. So it was kind of like the trial and error process. And then one day he came to me and was like, how about we go like the Cowboy Bebop route? And I'm like, I dig it. So then I'm at home and I was like, you know, I should mix Cowboy Bebop with like Afro funk and Afro beat. So like I just wanted to just be like just unapologetically just like, you know, my people's culture, and just like I just wanted to show like a new style of music that you don't usually hear in video games. So after I came out with the first track, yeah, we were like, all right, this is the direction we going, and just kind of like kept evolving it over the course of the year. I've been making music for the game.
This is something that really fascinates me because I've just never ever been musically inclined. And one thing that like caught me about your Fiverr website is this description of wanting to blend genres and try to get different types of influences. Well, I'm going to ask you about that in a moment. My first question before that is just kind of how did you get started in music, and how does someone, you know, hire you to do this kind of work on video games?
So this is a funny story about how I started making music. I was like 12 or 13, and I was going to a video game store called I think it was Game Heads at the time, and I was trying to buy a copy of Final Fantasy IX. I didn't have enough money. So I ended up picking up MTV's Music Generator 1 because I had to go home with something. And when I was at home, I started tinkering with it. I was like, I love putting music together. And I just started making beats on MTV Music Generator 1, and then after that it evolved. It was like I got my first PC, and I started learning how to use different tools. And I've always been interested in blending like music together and all that stuff. So it just helps get my creative juices flowing when I'm able to just like be in a lab and just watch one beat become something like so grand and different from my imagination.
And I find that super interesting in the sense that like I've heard this story come from people who are good at making movies, right? It was like I got my first iMovie or my first iMac and had iMovie, and I just started making movies based with the one camera that I had or whatever the case. The origin stories are always so fascinating. And then when we transition into that idea of blending genres, what is it about that process of bringing in multiple genres that gets you excited?
Well, growing up, I've always loved listening to different genres of music, whether it be like rock or metal or hip hop or like folk music or orchestral pieces. And I've always been interested to see like how much can we like really like interchange styles of music, because music to me is like language. And when you blend those languages to make something new entirely, you get like this whole new like new creation that like you're not used to hearing. It's to me it's like putting pieces to a puzzle together and trying to figure out what's the most intricate way you can like take this part from this genre and this part from this genre and just kind of like blend it together. That's like my favorite part of making music entirely.
We're talking to Daniel Wilkins, who is behind the music of this game, Aerial Knights Never Yield. And I have mentioned that, you know, we're focusing on the music in this interview, but in your title, video game programmer, how else have you been involved in games?
Well, I went to school for gaming. I got a 4-year degree in that, and it was originally in programming. I didn't go to school for the music part because I was already well inclined in making music at the time. But right now, I'm currently working on my own project. where it's like a Metroidvania style game, and I'm the lead programmer of that game and also doing the music for that game. I'm working on it with a buddy of mine named Lionel. He's doing all the art, and we're trying to go for like this really cool like Metroid Dark Soulish type world, like mixed with like alien technology and stuff of that nature.
All right, so Chrissy on our Twitch has asked us, I need to know about the Spider-Man behind you, the life-size Spider-Man.
So I've had this Spider-Man like all my life. I got it right before I got into making music. I went to Blockbuster as a kid, and I bought like the first copy of the Spider-Man movie at my local Blockbuster. And the winner of the person who bought the first copy of that actually got the Spider-Man statue. So there's like a limited amount of these statues out in the world right now. I've had this thing for like almost 20 years, like house to house. I always keep it with me. I like to dress up with hats and stuff, get a little personality. So yeah, it's like my best friend back there.
I remember when I was a kid, my parents happened to get like inflatable like Super Bowl promotion goalpost from one of the bars in town. You know, when they don't need them anymore, they gave them out. I had that thing in my house for like a year and a half, kicking field goals through it. It was my favorite thing. And then my best friend at the time was trying to flip around like a broomstick as a Ninja Turtle and popped it, like stuck the broomstick part into the corner of it. I was so devastated. May your Spider-Man live a better fate than my Miller Lite goalpost.
I try to protect it as best as possible.
All right, let's close with this. We're talking about Aerial Knights Never Yield. What's your favorite part about this game as you've seen it get built?
I love the art aesthetics of the game. I like how the music I've been creating with it has been blending with like the art style. I think it has a very unique feel to it that you don't usually see in a lot of different games. Having an African American protagonist is something you don't usually see in games nowadays, and I'm glad that we're at a point now where we can put these type of games out here and kind of show people that we're on the map too. We can make games, we can make music, we can do all these cool things.
I absolutely agree. I'm excited to see this one, and we have been trying to add more games into our repertoire. I'm one of those people, I like hosting things, and I like watching other people play games, but my counterpart, Sean, he'll definitely be playing this game when it comes out.
Awesome.
Approximately when do you expect it to be out?
As of right now, it'll be out around next year. Don't have an exact date right now, but stay tuned. I mean, we still got lots of cool things planned for it.
Daniel Wilkins, music behind Aerial Knights Never Yield. You can follow the game on Aerial_Knight. That's Neil's handle, the creator of the game. You can follow Daniel Wilkins 90. Thanks so much for taking time to join us on Gaming Morning Show.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be here.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. And you can see, I mean, we saw Chrissy say it in the chat. That is a very good-looking game, and pretty excited about what's going to happen with that game. I can't wait to get our hands on it. Now, I did think about this after the fact. I tried to play the full trailer on my first computer and almost blew it up. Almost blew my streaming computer up. So what I can do, now that I think about it, and you can see as we tried to shape all the camera angles and stuff, you know, we still have a lot of work to do in terms of like honing in the process. When it's me, Sean, and somebody else, what's that look like? And then having the full screen ready for when it's me and just the interviewee. So took some time to get that ready to go, and I apologize, but I have a link to the trailer, and I'm gonna play that in its full glory on the same computer in which by which I brought Daniel in, and then you'll actually be able to see this whole thing. So let me cue it up. I'll put it in full screen, and we'll play it one more time, hopefully without any stuttering nor loss of stream, which is a good thing. And we'll go from there. So that's what I click there. I go back over here, and you can see it, kind of. I got to reset the transformation. Bam. Make it fit by going fit to screen. And here we go.
I keep it going like, I keep it moving like, I keep it going like, I keep it going, they ain't bringing me down. I keep on flowing like I live in it now. Like a river, I've been driven in style. I'm running wild, now I'm on the way anyway, cause I took a different route. Say it loud, I say it proud, I'm never gonna quit. I'm too legit, need no assist, I'm always in a mix. Ain't never seen anything quite like this. In a league of my own, I'm one of a kind. I be in the zone, I be on the grind, I leave me alone. You wasting my time, the clock's ticking, I'm not slipping, I gotta get it. Every second, every minute, it's why why I'm winning. Even when they got it, I see the vision. Ain't no limit to where I can take it. If you're thinking otherwise, then you're mistaken. Every barrier I'm breaking, you are now in the midst of a legend in the making. And that's a fact, got it like that. One time for your mind, bring it right back. Running the game, and I'm on the right track. I'm running the game, and I'm on the right track.
Dude, how good is that? And that's the thing is like, I brought this up we had Christopher Bird on, I think a week ago. He's the lead video game critic for the Washington Post, and the game that we had him on to talk about was this whole Promessa interactive like art game, right? And I just have a ton of like curiosity behind all sorts of games, especially now that we're doing the show. But the one thing that I don't know a whole lot about is like, what makes art great, right? Like, I don't get it. But then that was kind of Christopher's point, was he's like, listen, art's not trying to please anybody. Art has no problem if you look at it and go, hey, you know what? That doesn't make any sense. And I don't like it. And that's fine, because art's supposed to just, create emotion, right? Yeah, Chrissy, that looks so dope. Cough Brew saying that was a lot of fun. And I bring all of that up to say, like, I don't know much about video game design. I don't know a lot about composing music, right? But when I watch that trailer and hear that soundtrack, I'm just like, it is so good. It makes me think of Hype, right? You put that in the chat. Like, it has this invigoration of emotion for it. So kudos to Daniel for however he came. You heard him explain, how he got to this point with that track that's in the trailer. But between him and Neil making that trailer, I would put that on driving down the road in my car. Like, it just has energy behind it. And I think that's part of the video game side of it too, is like, I watch the animation and the art and it's so beautiful. I get enamored with it. That was super cool. So big thanks to Daniel for joining us and talking to us about the music behind Aerial Knights Never Yield. We will have the interview up on our YouTube page after the show. It's usually sometime in the afternoon. So we'll have that up on our YouTube page. Just search Gaming Morning Show on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter @WatchGMS, and then we will also link through to Daniel and Neil. You can find Daniel Wilkins 90. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, I don't have really a spot anymore in the gaming world outside of anything that lets me play with other people. That's why I'm loving VR so much, because I'm the social extrovert, want lots of people. But Chrissy says, definitely hyped to play that for real. If anyone's actually excited to play that game, let me know, because if it's got multiplayer aspects or I can watch you play it, I mean, Sean will definitely do it. That's the one thing I love about hanging out with Sean, is Sean will play every game, from the Throw Me in the River style game, which is the interactive novel, which was our first interview with Reese Manick and Side Group Games. You can find that one on our YouTube page as well, to the story of refugees and getting an understanding of what the experience is like in refugee camps, and bringing some of those social topics into the world of video games to make it maybe more digestible to understand. That was our topic yesterday with Sungrazer Studio and the Drexel University students. Lily joined us on that. And then on this one, this just looks like it's going to be, hours of energy and beauty. Like, the Olympus map that we're talking about with Apex Legends is a beautiful map. And there's art to it, right? And that's what Neil and Daniel are creating. And then, Daniel mentioned some of the stuff he's working on outside of that too. So, kind of stay tuned. Daniel Wilkins 90 on Twitter. Big things, I have a feeling. It's Gaming Morning Show, 8:32 a.m. Pacific time. Again, if you've never been here before, we thank everyone who's watching on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, and YouTube. It looks like we have about 10 or so with us on all those platforms. We're just a morning FM radio show that plays games. So if you've ever listened to, Z100, top 100 hits, today's favorites, and yesterday's best, that kind of thing. That's what we do. I'm a longtime radio person, and while I don't like being here by myself, which is why it's the GMS Gaming Hour, because at this point I'm playing Apex Legends Season 7, this is what we do. It's this idea of, instead of music, we play games in our breaks. Still coming up later this hour, we will have our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. Some of the other headlines of the day We had our Out Today segment earlier in the show. A couple of games that are out today. Filmmaker Tycoon for PC. Red Rope Don't Fall Behind out today for Switch. Lair of the Clockwork God for PS4. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered for PS4, Xbox One, PC. And then Dark Sauce out today for Xbox One. We picked Time to Stop Time out today for PC. That was our Name of the Morning, now eligible for Name of the Month. And Sean sounded like he was pretty on board with the idea of us trying to record our Name of the Month. Our Name of the Month for August and September. We're going to actually play through the games that we picked. It sounds like we're going to record those on Sunday, so stay tuned for that on Gaming Morning Show. Oh, it's fun. I love the Spider-Man story. Okay, I'm going to let those two fight it out. I don't care where we land. Sure, this works. How cool. Chrissy, I'm so happy you asked about the Spider-Man. Professional interviewer. Chrissy. That's what you do. You listen, and then you ask follow-ups based around what you're learning. That was awesome. Blockbuster. So, kids, Blockbuster was a place where we used to go into the store and pick movies. So if you wanted to watch a movie, you'd rent it from a Blockbuster. That's what used to happen.
We have a new kill leader. I can't wait to meet them.
Do I need that? Yep, I do.
Shall we head that way?
Load a stick.
Shop's open for business. Mama's got a brand new bag.
Oh wait, why am I stealing the energy ammo? Huh. You were shocked?
Enemy, that away. Stopping us there, right? Fire it. He has got us. A wee pick me up. Tossing thermite.
Enemy down.
Right here. Enemy.
They're shooting at me.
Trying to get on top of it.
Oh man. I couldn't hit my shots. I couldn't hit my shots. Where's our third teammate? Shocked. Shocked, I say. Oh, kudos to the really awesome collection. I'm not very good at collect. What is this person doing over here? I'm not very good at collecting DVDs and such, especially like physical. We talked about this in the first hour, I think. You know, I'm not good with notebooks. I'm all digital. As much as little physical stuff as I can possibly have, the better. And so, yeah, I don't have a ton of DVDs and such because, you know. Yeah, they're right there. Nice. They don't know. Game over, man. Game over. Shocked, I say. It's 8:37. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. This is the GMS Gaming Hour. More focus on gameplay while still having just the right amount of non-gameplay stuff. It's also what happens when I'm by myself. But thanks to everyone who's watching on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, and YouTube. You can follow us, gamingmorningshow.tv on the internet, and watch GMS on Twitter. A couple of this day in gaming histories that we shared with you earlier. Nintendo released Hey You Pikachu. This day in gaming history back in 2000 for the Nintendo 64. And in 2001, the first issue of the official Xbox magazine had come out? Yeah, that's probably the right way to say that. In the US back in 01. 03 EA Games released The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King for all of the machines. Let's see, what else? 07 Square Enix released Dragon Quest Monsters, Joker for Nintendo DS. 2008 Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, End War video game came out for all of the machines, and then Microsoft Game Studios released Halo 4 this date back in 2012. Again, I watched a lot of people play Halo. I myself never played that much Halo. So yeah, if you like the interview with Daniel, be sure to follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS, and we will share out a link on Twitter. And then you can find the full interview on our YouTube page. Just search YouTube Gaming Morning Show. Search Gaming Morning Show within YouTube. If you just Google right now YouTube Gaming Morning Show, you will never find us. We just are not big enough yet. All right. Oh, no. What? Oh, my gosh. Indecisiveness absolutely drives me nuts. If we're going to go somewhere, let's just go. That's a, oh, God. Okay, there's an L-Star. There's a shield. Okay, lots of fighting. I don't see any of my team under fire yet, so that's good. And that's my one complaint about this map so far is... So, yeah, there's all this... You know, these beautiful buildings, all this grass. Okay, this is not good so far. But there's all these windows and buildings, and some windows are open, and some windows are not. And it's like, oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh. Oh, so that horizon was who I was looking at. It had the Wraith's banner above it, so it made me think that I was super confused because I thought the Wraith or the horizon was on our team. I didn't remember, you know, who was on our team. So big shield, oh, big backpack, and barrel stabilizer, and then lots of ammo. It's weird that the year 2000 is considered history, right?
Shotgun bolt here. Level 2. Heavy ammo here.
Oh, you know, I should have looked for a different weapon instead of the L-Star. I need to find myself a Volt. Oh, yeah, it's National Nachos Day. Oh, that's what I was going to open the interview with. I was going to ask Daniel about nachos. I forgot. It happens. I don't need that. I really wish the L-Star was a better weapon. Okay. Did I really just ricochet that? Why is there a ricochet? Well, maybe I drew some attention at least. This is really hard to get up here.
1 minute until the ring closes. And everything.
What is happening? How'd that Loba sneak there? Nice work. Oh. If only we had a lifeline.
Recharging my shields.
I guess I shouldn't do that until it's needed, because...
This won't hurt. Hold on.
Everyone wishes the L-Star was a better weapon. Indeed.
On my way.
Everyone wishes the Hellstar was a better weapon.
Patching myself. All good.
Medkit here. Charging shields. Come on, come on.
Recharging my shield. Hold on, I need to heal.
Recharging my shield.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll have our gaming news after this game. Need more shield cells. That's not it? Okay. So I'm going to go in this building and I'm going to put down the Loba stick.
Shop's open.
Team Clutcher. It's getting better. It's getting better.
My man's got a brand new bag.
Oh, I forgot I was going to get a gun that time.
I've got your back.
Okay, well. Well, that's what I got to do.
Charging my shield. Sniper stock here. Level 3.
Thank you.
Level 3.
Remember the elevators open different sides. Nope,
Don't forget to hook you up.
never mind. They're not all the same. Hope that's my teammate. Not even turning around to look. So much I trust it. Yep. Look at this. We even get a waterfall. Or a waterfall. Water slide. Ooh. Mobile respawn. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I can use this. Get a.
Or this way. Energy ammo here.
Oh, never mind. Setting up
Ooh,
shop.
medkits. Okay, get the Volt. Don't waste any more time. Just get your Volt. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? There it is. There we go. Get more ammo. Look at this. I am a Loba and I'm valuable.
Don't mind if I do.
Everyone loves Loba now. Could have probably gotten some shield batteries, you know. That would have worked too.
Hop up here.
I don't need that much heavy. That's better than what I have. There's a shield cell. There's a syringe. But I don't need syringes because I got all the... I want the respawn beacon. I wish there was a way that they could add... oh gosh, we gotta go. I wish there was a way that they could add...
Only the best for my friends.
There's something I was gonna say. Add like an indicator so that when somebody has
How will we use this tray?
a mobile respawn beacon, that like it actually let them know. Valuable, finally. You're the worst. You're the worst. Could I put a Loba stick on the car? Nope. That would be so much fun though. You'd have a mobile ammo vacuum. We got this.
Making my exit here.
I thought we were getting out.
Let's do some shopping.
And I'm going down. Jumping off.
I need shield batteries, thank you, instead of that. And a barrel stabilizer for that. Valuable, finally. The worst. Don't need that much. Let's see. Always throwables. I think that's been one of the big changes too with the way that I play this game now versus how I used to, because that was really, really bad, is having more throwables. It helps me kind of steer people more where I need them to be.
Death box here. Hitting my marker. Sí, por favor. Looks like some people have been there. It's go time. Lovely idea.
Okay. Not using the car. Fair enough.
Gonna watch that spot.
That person's watching there. We're walking this way.
In progress.
So if you were here earlier, Claire Witch Baby was in the
Some good loot around here. Perfect. I'll join you.
was in the chat, and she has a stream on Twitch, and that is actually, I think, her followers' tone is, "Get in, losers, we're going shopping."
Lovely idea. Who's care package on? Open up shop and shut 'em down.
Anything else I can do to improve my gun? Nope, nope. We'll take that over that, and then take this over that. Here we go. Some would say that you're not supposed to put the Loba stick down because it tells people where you are. But you know what? I'm all about it.
Heads up. Not all of us are in the ring.
Loba stick all the time.
Nine, that spot over there.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Loba stick.
Replicator coming in.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Loba stick.
Face Tech made the Outlands a better place. Is that because of the choices I made? Or in spite of them?
Evo shield here. Level 3.
And where is everybody? See, and that's where I wish my headset was better. I could identify those shots faster.
Yes. Someone's got a shot off this over here. Pretty sure.
You hear the smoke? Where? Anyone? Just right below us, huh? Alright. That's unfortunate. Please be safe.
Recharging my shield. Squad down. We made the right choices. Down another one. Here. Watch out. Enemy there.
Oh, no.
There's another stick out here.
Yeah, I agree.
I need to heal. Contact with target.
That's the last of them, amigos. Booyah!
We made it to the target there.
Un momento. Healing.
Grenade out. Eyes on here.
Ring.
Reloading. That's the last of that squad. This
Holy
division's
cow.
cleaning up.
This person's
Only
doing
one
work.
more squad between us and our prize.
Oh, care package. Sweet.
Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I can't get up there. We're gonna get trapped down here. Oh my gosh, guys. We gotta go. We're gonna get trapped down here. We're dead. Make a jump pad or something, bruh. That sucks.
Need to recharge my shield.
Oh no. Chrissy! Oh no! I panicked again. That sucks. Oh, and she only has syringes too. Oh no. I've never had more faith in Higher Chris in my life. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I fell off the map and I got trapped under. Yeah, I know. I got trapped underneath there. This person is significantly better than me. Now going back out of the ring. Interesting choice. I'm sure that this person is just angry. We had red shields. That was not worse than me grappling on the grapple. I will admit that the biggest concern I have about this map is there's so many places to fall off. And that's where, like, I didn't know enough on how to get out of from underneath that bridge. You know what I mean? Oh, bummer. Yeah, I don't get the Sheila. I'm still trying to figure that out. Yeah, you have. I mean, that has a lot to do with new map issues than anything, but. Way to clutch that, Higher Chris. Back-to-back wins on stream. Okay, that's not true. With the back-to-back trios wins on stream. I think I had, what, no kills?
You are the Apex
None?
champions.
What I got? What do I got? Oh, I had 2. Yeah, totally carried. Yeah, it was fun, though. I had fun. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. I think I said that earlier in that game, is I wish with the mobile respawn, the moment you went down, your box lit up green or something. And there's been talk from people in the Apex world saying, like, I wish they would even just make your own team's boxes green. But then, like, if there could be one of those hologram things at the top. Yeah, that guy was super clutch. All right. That's ball game. We got to go. A big thanks to Daniel Wilkins for joining us. We had at least 10 viewers at one point watching that interview. So big thanks to everyone who joined us for that. We will be back Monday, 6 a.m. as we are weekdays, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. I am Ryan. You can follow us, Watch GMS on Twitter, and we will have all the interview recap. We'll do a clip on Twitter. We'll put the full interview on YouTube. You can watch yesterday's full interview right now by searching Gaming Morning Show on YouTube. With Lily from Resilience. Daniel Wilkins for joining us earlier. Big thanks to talking to us about the music behind Aerial Knights. Oh, sorry, I said Daniel Wilkins. Daniel Watkins. Aerial Knights Never Yield. Sorry, Daniel. That was really a fun interview. Just the origins of how Daniel came to be in the musical world, already working on game programming, went to school for a lot of that stuff. The big Spider-Man in the background. Thanks to Chrissy again for that question. And then certainly, yeah, the art in that game is amazing. Having a black protagonist, super great. I think that's going to be a really fun game to play, and we will definitely feature it on GMS in the future. So on board. Daniel, you're welcome back anytime. That was a great interview. Thanks so much for being with us today on Gaming Morning Show. I got to go. It's time. Thanks for being with us. Oh, yeah, I never got to renews really quick. PS5 launch will be online only. You cannot go to a store unless you pre-ordered. If you pre-order to pick up in the store, that is okay. Otherwise, Sony's like, no more in-person purchases. Also, no expandable storage for the PS5 as of launch. It is equipped to have a firmware upgrade to support that down the road. It is 9 o'clock West Coast, 12 p.m. on the East. This has been Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for watching wherever you may be. I didn't say hi to Danime Saw. That's Daniel right there. Thanks for following us on Twitch. Thanks so much. That is the Fiverr name right there as well. I got to go. Gaming Morning Show. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see you on Monday, 6 a.m. Pacific.